Hi, I'm Jeremi Skelton, an environmental specialist from the EDI Prairie's Saskatchewan office. I've been involved in some amazing and rewarding projects over the years here at EDI, but some stand out as being a bit more special. And this particular project you're about to learn about happens to be one of those. Four years ago, our client needed to complete repairs and upgrades to their infrastructure located in the South Saskatchewan River Valley, which is considered some of the most challenging terrain and sensitive environment that Saskatchewan has to offer. The most difficult aspect of this project was to provide access for the required heavy equipment to the site while traversing the steeply sloping, erodible terrain that's typical of the South Saskatchewan River Valley. To achieve this, EDI worked with the client to find the most logical and safe access route that would result in the least amount of environmental disturbance. The route selected consisted primarily of an existing two-track prairie trail used periodically by ranchers to monitor and access their livestock. By using this existing trail for construction access, it eliminated the need to create or build a new access route that would result in additional environmental disturbance. However, the trail itself would require modifications in specific locations to safely accommodate the heavy equipment required to access the site. One of the main locations that required modification was located on a steep side slope at the top of the river valley, and the access modification work consisted of widening the trail by grading the west-facing sloped bank to create a more level and stable surface for construction access. This resulted in approximately 75-meter long by 5-meter wide area of disturbance. Prior to the access grading modification, topsoil containing native seeds and propagules was stripped and stored for future reclamation. Once the repairs and upgrades to the client's infrastructure was completed, the modified access at this location was no longer needed and thus was reclaimed to a pre-disturbance-like condition. The original reclamation work, which was completed in 2021, consisted of recontouring subsoils to match the surrounding terrain profile, replacing the topsoil, seeding the disturbed area with approved native seed mix, and installing erosion blankets to protect against wind, rain, and runoff in an effort to retain the topsoil and promote seed germination. Over the last several years, EDI and the client have conducted periodic inspections to assess the status of the reclamation work. Although the original reclamation efforts were considered fairly successful, given its location and dry growing conditions, we all agreed that the revegetation at this location was not totally adequate and could be improved upon. So, in the fall of 2024, myself and my coworker, Josh Lange, developed as well as implemented a reclamation strategy that would further enhance and support the recovery at this site. The 2024 reclamation strategy consisted of the following tasks. First, removal of the existing erosion blankets, which all that had remained was the photodegradable netting. Trimming the existing vegetation to create a clear and level surface. Reseeding the slope with approved seed mix, focusing mainly on the bare patches that hadn't revegetated from the original seeding in 2021. Collecting grass mulch by hand mowing the adjacent native grassland and covering the seeded slope with the mulch. Installing Curlex 2 erosion blankets over the seed and mulch. Lastly, securing the erosion blankets with biodegradable stakes and placing field stones over top for added erosion blanket securement. This project ended up being some pretty hard manual work, but it was rewarding being a part of it and having a direct helping hand in an attempt to its successful reclamation and recovery. Most importantly, the client was very pleased with our efforts and the end results, and we all look forward to monitoring its success during the 2025 growing season. Thanks for watching.